Hello and welcome to Music at the Piano. Today we're going to take a look at page 36, learning the G, A, and B. And you can have a lot of fun with this actually. Let's see, I would like to mention that this in my world is G2. But in my world, this one is G3. Middle C is C4. Bass C is C3. And low C is C2. So to indicate the exact pitch, there's a lot of different ways of doing this. There's a lot of different systems for doing this. And she's obviously using one system and I'm accustomed to another. And recently, this is mostly the system I've seen where the middle C is C4. And every note between middle C and treble C is got the 4 designation. And then this is C5. So G2 is G2, like she says here. And that is the G below the G that is below middle C. So I would call this G3 and this is G2. And that is a line note. And you can have your flashcards out. You can also use alphabet cards, but I'll have to do a separate video for that or put a link to one of my other videos because at the moment I can't find my alphabet cards. So G is a line note, and A is a space note, and B is a line note, and they are next to each other. And so you could just have a little fun, mix them up, and have the student put them back in order. Whenever you play a game, remember it's a game and you don't want to turn it into a quiz or a test. So if they make a mistake, you just quietly correct it and move on. It's not a big deal. So you can talk about which one is lower, which line is it on. This is on the first line, G is on the first line, and B is on the second line, and A is on the first space, and so forth and so on. And you could, have them practice playing them out of order with your flashcards, and then they could do it to you, and you could make a mistake, and they would have to find it. So this whole page is all about learning those notes. And then the next page is learning a piece. So here we have G2. Let's see, where's my pointer pencil? I'll just use this. G2 up a third, which is your B, repeated note. So what I would do with this first, I'm going to show you what I do. First, I would talk about the intervals. So you start on G, you go up a third, repeat, down a second, repeat, repeat, up a third, repeat, down a second, repeat, down a second, up a third, repeat, down a second, repeat, repeat, up a third, down a second, up a second, down a third. Knowing those intervals then, you can now do the note names. G, B, B, A, G, 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 B, B, A, G, B, B, A, G, 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 B, A, B, G. And then you can do the finger numbers too. It's nice to learn to read music by intervals. It's equally nice to know the names of the notes individually on the staff. Learning to read by naming the notes is teaching yourself to do it much more slowly than if you learn to read music by the intervals. You want to be able to identify the notes, but once you get into 3 or 4 or 5 notes at a time on the piano, reading music by naming those notes before you can play them is much less efficient than reading and playing those notes based on the pattern of intervals. So for the fingering, because it's going to be your left hand, it'll be 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 1, 2, 1, 3. I hope I did that right. If I didn't, you can correct me. And then you would want to clap the rhythm. I'll tap it on my leg because I'm trying to show this down here without changing my camera angles. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And playing it would look something like this. 1, 2, ready, go. 2, 3, 4. And as far as a key is concerned, I would say this is in G major because it ends on a G. There is no F sharp, so you don't have to worry about it. Now, if you wanted to do the solfege for this, you'd have to do it a little higher for everybody's voice. Do, do, I'll go down. Do, do, mi, re, do, do. Do, mi, re, re. Do, mi, re, do, do. Do, mi, re, mi, do. And the answer to these is, do it first before you get the answers. G, A, B. This is a B. This is an A. B, A. B, A, an octave higher. If you count these, it's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those are the same. So that's B3 and A3. Just kidding. B2 and A2. B3 and A3. There's an A, there's the A an octave higher, A an octave lower. Here's your bass F, which is F3, and that is A2, A3, and A2. Thank you for watching this video all the way to the end. And if it was helpful, please hit the like button and consider subscribing.